Good evening. I just want to make a quick intra-week update on what I'm looking for going into CPI. By the way, for those that don't know, I will be live streaming CPI tomorrow, probably about 30 minutes or 15 minutes before the actual event, to run over everything that I'm going to point out in this video. So when we check the dollar from the weekly time frame, we can see what ICT considers the three drives pattern, where the previous weekly low was swept last week, and now we just swept the previous week's low yet one more time, tapping into this bullish order block, the last down close candle before the impulsive move to the upside. We also have this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, this fair value gap here in the form of a BC that price could use to reject for higher prices for the next swing high residing up there from the weekly time frame. So looking at the opening price of this candle over there, we can see the opening price is the first number, and that's 103.885. and then look at the low for the day, that's 103.880. so we have tapped into the order block by 5 pips, 5 points, not sure what to call it, but we've definitely tapped into the body, the opening price of this order block. So I'm expecting some sort of internal range liquidity to external range liquidity going into CPI tomorrow. When we go down time frames, we can see the sweeps even clearer. We swept the swing low there, and then we swept Thursday's low there. Yes, normally using the IPTA or daily candle formula, I would be saying that now we've officially gotten our lower swing high than this main swing high. So we'll be looking for bearish price action going forward. We'll be looking for previous swing lows to be swept, and we can see that the previous swing low has been swept. We would now look for another expansion, continuation to the downside. Yes, I know that's the case, but I still don't know if they would actually leave GBPUSD the way it is right now, because when I look at GBPUSD from the monthly time frame, we can see that clearly we got a liquidity sweep up there, a total swoop, rejection, and I was expecting us to tap into this inefficiency next, external range liquidity to internal range liquidity, or from buy side liquidity to inefficiency, a fair value gap. So I don't know if they would actually leave this fair value gap as it is and continue higher without clearing this sell side. So this is my draw on liquidity and probably my main focus going into tomorrow. So when you go down to the weekly chart, we can see the exact same situation going on, where we got a sweep of the previous week at that high, and now we've swept this one more time. So we've tapped into this inefficiency. What I would be looking for going into tomorrow, especially during London, is, since we are working with a weekly PDRA, I'll be looking for a 4-hour confirmation, a 4-hour shift in structure, or change in the state of delivery. In other words, an order block, a bearish order block. So if we get a closure during London session of this swing low, a body closure below the swing low, I would definitely be looking for lower prices from there. So I'll be looking for something like this, closure below the swing low, which would also mean closure below this inefficiency, preferably. Then we get a pull up back into the range or into the order block, then a continuation down for CPI. I would like to see something like this before we get any move back up to the upside. So this is my idea going into CPI tomorrow, and I'm focusing on GBPUSD because it's cleaner than euro dollar for me, in my opinion, right now. I would have also looked at USD CAD because I saw a similar setup from the 4-hour. From the higher time frame, when you look at it zoomed out, it literally just looks like sideways chop. Nothing looks clean here at the moment. But when I looked at it from the 1-hour time frame, I saw the basic 2022 model, where we got a liquidity sweep down here, we got a displacement already, and now we have a fair value gap that's coupled with a bullish order block right there. So I was expecting I am expecting an expansion from this other block going higher, since I'm expecting higher dollar and lower GU going into CPI tomorrow. So this is of course my expectations, not financial advice in any way, and simply what I would like to see. So that's all I have for now. Stay safe, good luck, and good trading.